Hi everyone! I wanted to read Psalm 37 for the TIs and for everybody else. And by TIs I do mean targeted individuals, because, and I say it like that because they're human beings. They're not experiments, even though they're being treated at this time as if they are just experiments, because we have very Schadenfreude and very Schwabenlandian, like, kind of weirdness reality brought upon us by tool perverts who were just happen to be, you know, in the wrong place at the wrong time, and were able and turns out willing to betray us. So now we have the United States Navy and Lockheed Martin aiming radiation beams at the brains of children who just happen to have parents who are activists. I'm going to read those people who maybe having their bodies attacked in this way, but who are hopefully not poor in spirit and have a relationship with God. I really do hope that for them, because you can lose your mind being irradiated and not having any kind of anchor at all, or any Q wave to keep it off of you. And I mean, I do mean that. Like, they really try to, you know, and these face fighters, you know, I'm telling you, it's, I love this stuff nowadays that you're like, what the heck is going on? It can't be bath salts. Like, I know a bunch of, you know, dingbats and chuckleheads who, you know, but, you know, like, it can't be bath salt. Well, no, I think in a lot of cases it's this directed energy weapons. They're just assaulting people and killing people with aneurysms, heart attacks, strokes, all kinds of crap. And they're engaging in religious persecution, and they're engaging in electromagnetic rape, because I go through that on a regular basis. Okay? So that's what they're doing. That would be the United States Navy and Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin being a private corporation, having nothing to do with federal anything, and they receive our tax dollars. Okay? Psalm 37 of David. Do not fret because of evil men, or be envious of those who do wrong. For like the grass they will soon wither. Like green plants they will soon die away. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and enjoy safe pasture. Delight yourself in the Lord, and He will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in Him, and He will do this. He will make your righteousness shine like the dawn, the justice of your cause like the noonday sun. Be still before the Lord and wait patiently for Him. Do not fret when men succeed in their ways, when they carry out their wicked schemes. Refrain from anger and turn from wrath. Do not fret, it leads only to evil, for evil men will be cut off. For those who hope in the Lord will inherit the land. A little while and the wicked will be no more. Though you look for them, they will not be found. But the meek will inherit the land and enjoy great peace. The wicked plot against the righteous and gnash their teeth at them. But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for He knows their day is coming. The wicked draw the sword and bend the bow to bring down the poor and needy, to slay those whose ways are upright. But their swords will pierce their own hearts, and their bows will be broken. Better the little that the righteous have than the wealth of many wicked. For the power of the wicked will be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. The days of the blameless are known to the Lord, and their inheritance will endure forever. In times of disaster they will not wither. In days of famine they will enjoy plenty. But the wicked will perish. The Lord's enemies will be like the beauty of the fields. They will vanish like smoke. The wicked borrow and do not repay, but the righteous give generously. Those the Lord blesses will inherit the land, but those He curses will be cut off. If the Lord delights in a man's way, He makes his steps firm. Though he stumble, he will not fall, for the Lord upholds him with His hand. I was young, and now I am old. Yet I have never seen the righteous forsaken, or their children begging bread. They are always generous and lend freely. Their children will be blessed. Turn from evil and do good, then you will dwell in the land forever. For the Lord loves the just and will not forsake his faithful ones. They will be protected forever. But the offspring of the wicked will be cut off. The righteous will inherit the land and dwell in it forever. The mouth of the righteous man utters wisdom, and his tongue speaks what is just. The law of his God is in his heart. His feet do not slip. The wicked lie in wait for the righteous, seeking their very lives, but the Lord will not leave them in their power, or let them be condemned when brought to trial. Wait for the Lord and keep his way. He will exalt you to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, you will see it. Hint. I have seen a wicked and ruthless man, flourishing like a green tree in its native soil. But he soon passed away and was no more. Though I looked for him, he could not be found. Consider the blameless. Observe the upright. There is a future for the man of peace. But all sinners will be destroyed. The future of the wicked will be cut off. The salvation of the righteous comes from the Lord. He is their stronghold in time of trouble. The Lord helps them and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them because they take refuge in him. So I recently, that was Psalm 37. So I recently sort of like became a prodigal son, sort of like returned to God in a way, and like this. So this is one of the things that I have just been holding on to as a targeted individual who is returning to God now, and I don't really have a lot of the Bible sort of memorized anymore, but I have this, and you know, like the really slivery, like little tiny books in the beginning of the New Testament, and Psalms and Proverbs pretty much in general. I've just been going all through them. But I'm going to tell you, you know, this is really an anchor for you spiritually. They're after your minds, but that's like a layer, and that's like what, it's a layer that's explainable to everybody, even people who don't believe in the soul. But they're going after they're going after souls. They're going after your literal, physical soul. So, and it's true, they truly are. And I say, you know, unless you want to end up on as easily deleted data on the hard drive of a traitor to humanity, a parasite to humanity, which is the well-known geopolitical and blood cultist Zionist. And so they want to put your souls on a hard drive. So let that be a lesson to you about who they are. Here in the book of Revelation, the pre-Holocaust Zionists and the post-Holocaust Zionists. And the post-Holocaust Zionists, in my sort of interpretation of it, would be the post-Holocaust Zionists would be the second beast from Revelation. You do that, you know what you like, or interpret that however you like. And I'm going to get into Revelation quite a bit, I can tell. So there'll be upcoming videos for you, you know, Jesus freaks or whatever they want. Who's they anyway? I guess, you know, what they say, oh, you know what, I don't hear anybody saying anything like that. It's just the mainstream media echo chamber just acting as if that's what people are doing. It's like this racism thing. It's not really happening. It's not really happening in the way that they're exaggerating it as this wave of racism that's just, oh, it's just like this wave. And really, any racism that this country does have in it right now, they created. And that can be proven. So, I don't know. Anyway, that was 37, Psalm 37 for you targeted individuals who are humans, not experiments. And we're very soon going to wrap up this whole entire just targeting people and experimenting, because this isn't foreign land and you're not an experiment. So let light shine on all of this stuff and just bring it to ruin then. Just by the nature of it being a lie and based on lies. And the only thing that we need to defeat it is the truth. And that can mean whatever it means to you. It can mean the truth politically. It can mean the truth biblically, or Quran-wise, or whatever. I'm not going to tell you like what to do, you know, but it can be any type of truth, the truth that you want to apply to what's happening today to defeat it. So you can look at it that way.